All right, so let's say you have $1,000 in the account and we do 10% times that by 10% a month. This is what you're looking at, an extra $100. Now, where it really kicks in at is when it compounds. All right, so $100 might not be anything, but you also didn't put a lot of money inside. So you can't really expect a lot of money without investing a lot of money, if that makes any sense. Or then it'd be one of those schemes where it's just like, okay, I made $10,000 in 5 days. That's going to be too good to be true. So you have to take the good with the bad. But this is when it starts to really make sense for people. This is that same $1,000. Let's say we do 10% a month for 1 year and you don't add any more money to it at all. Calculate, you're looking at an extra $2,138.43. That's basically you multiplied your money or doubled your money from what you put in there, because you're going to have $3,138 total at the end of the year. If you actually just added money, just like if you treated this like a bill and you did $100 a month, just like a cell phone bill or something like that, and we did the same 10% with the same starting $1,000 in there for the same amount of time, 1 year, hit calculate. Now you're looking at $3,076, which would put your total inside the account $5,276. And that's just you putting an extra $100 in there a month. Now, if you did more, that would be on you. But I'll give you this calculator so you guys can actually calculate what this looks like. And I want you to play with the percentages, but they only need to be 5 to 10% because we focus on 5 to 10% a month. And this is what that looks like financially. So if somebody wanted to live off of this Forex income and we did 10% a month, let's say we have $10,000 in our account and we don't add any money in here every month, you're looking at least $1,000. This is your earnings, $1,000 here. Then the next month, if you don't pull that out, you'll make 1,100. Then the next month, if you don't pull that 1,000 out, you'll make 1,210. It just keeps compounding. And at the end of the year, you'll have $31,000 in here. So this is way better than a high yield savings account, way better than a lot of different companies, because no company is going to give you 213% in a year. It's not possible. No legal business is going to give you that. You got employees, you got inventory, you got all of that kind of stuff. With this, day one, you are profitable. Day one, you are making money. So this is just what it looks like. If you needed to make $1,000 a month, you would have to have $10,000 in there. And then you still got to factor in the profit split. So right now, I believe we are, let's see, I think we just hit 50%. Right now we are in some drawdown, but total, let's see, where's the total return? So total right now, we are at 47.7%. All right. So keep that number in your head. Come here. And if you got started at the beginning.
Somebody say, hey, what's your alarm clock? My passion. My dreams wake me up. I don't need no alarm clock.
Now, how does it feel to achieve such success?
I've never really viewed myself as particularly talented. I view myself as, slightly above average in talent. And where I excel is ridiculous, sickening work ethic.
Yo, it's your boy Young Cash giving shout out to AcesBlackstar. You already know what it is. CEO, boss man, AC Music. We out here.
When we first started with $100, this is what that looks like. You would have made $47.70. If you put $1,000 in when we first started, you would right now have $477 extra in your trading account. If you started with $10,000 when we first started, you would have an extra $4,770 in your trading account right now, or in your bank account if you withdrew the money. And if you started with $100,000, you would have $47,700 right now in your account since we started. So just to give y'all a realistic expectations, don't look at the dollar amount, look at the percent, because everybody's going to have a different dollar amount. And the percent to focus on is 5 or 10%. If you want to be safe, just type in 5% and set your expectations around that. If you put $1,000 in, 5% a month, you're making $50. If you put $10,000 in, 5% a month, you're looking at $500 a month. If you put $100,000 in, 5% a month, you're looking at $5,000 a month. So this is one of those type of things where you really just put it in there, leave it, forget it, let it compound over time, just like a high yield savings account, just like a 401k, just like all of those type of things. And then when you look up, you got a whole bunch of extra money in the account that you didn't have to do anything for it. Then when you start getting to these levels and you're making $5,000 a month, a lot of people can live off of $5,000 a month. If you got a single household and you don't do a lot, You can live off $5,000 a month. If you still got a job and you're making $5,000 a month on top of that, then you can really live good, because you probably have the $7,000 or $8,000 a month, maybe even $10,000 a month range. Combine your job with this money, because you don't have to trade. You don't have to do anything for this money. It's just going to continue to come as long as the Boss for What movement is around. And now you're doing $120,000 a year. And this is passive income. A lot of people talk about passive income and getting into real estate and all of that kind of stuff. That's not passive income. You got to buy a house. You got to have a property manager, or you got to be the landlord. You got to go over there and fix stuff when it need to be fixed, or you got to hire somebody to fix it. And then you're getting what, $1,000 a month, but you paid $300,000 for a house, or $250,000 for a house. It's not the same. If you put $250,000 in here instead of buying a house, and I'm not giving you financial advice, I'm just giving you an example. $250,000 at 5% a month, that's $12,500. You can't charge nobody $12,500 in rent every month off of no $250,000 house. Maybe if you had a $250 million house, you could charge somebody $12,000 a month rent, but not a $250,000 house that's like a regular house, 2 or 3 bedroom house, depending on what state you're located in. So really put it in perspective, y'all. And this is how you do the calculations so that you can really see how this can benefit y'all over time. And like I said, so far, if you got in when we started, you would already been up 47%. Right now, we are number 1 when it comes to assets under management. We have our score is 80, which is pretty high. And as y'all can see, this is not we didn't just get started with this. We've been doing this for a while. So we got 2,660 trades. So we've really been doing this. And this is the compound calculator. I'll post it below if you want to play around with it. Like I said, use 5% to be conservative, and you can put years in here, months in here, whatever. And then if you actually want to add money to it every time, you could actually do that as well. So appreciate you for watching. Hope this was informative on what to really expect when it comes to this PAM account, or even just trading in general. You're going to be doing percentages when you personally trade as well, if you personally trade. So it's really difficult to do, consistently a month. It's going to fluctuate. Sometimes it's going to be slow. Sometimes it's going to be more. But on average, if you can get a 5% return or a 10% return every single month for the whole year, you're going to be looking at some good profits. You're not going to be turning $100 to $10,000. It can happen, but it's not going to happen every day. But you will have those good trades that just take off in your direction. So you can flip accounts, but it's not a consistent thing that you want to do or try to do, especially when you get into the hundreds of thousands of dollars that you have in your trading account. You want a slow and steady growth. So if you're looking for a group of people going in the same direction you're going in, and you want to partner up with the Boss for What team, go ahead and click the link in the description, join a free Telegram group, and I will see y'all in the inside. Let's get it. Boss for What? Holla.
Check it for AC, Nixon, and on the shoulder. Blackstar, make a real, don't wanna hear it show. So if you with it, AC, baby, gon' do the most. Bring that over here, gon' bend it over. Check it for AC, Nixon, and on the shoulder. Blackstar, make a real, don't wanna hear it show. So if you with it, AC, baby, gon' do the